Imaj, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm amazing, Kelly.
You are amazing.
Lovely to be with you.
It's good to have you in the studio. You're so much fun. We were hanging out before we started the interview, and you're so much fun just to hang out with. You're so bubbly and so, effervescent and cool and nice and sweet.
Well, thank you. It sounds like something good to eat.
There you go.
Or drink.
We're going to debut the single in just a few moments. It's called Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, the self-titled album already available on iTunes.
Yeah.
You wrote, about 6 or 8, 10 of the songs on there?
Yeah, I wrote 8 of the songs on the album.
Are you spending all your time writing? What's the process there?
Well, writing, it can come to you anywhere. Like, if you ask a writer, they could be looking out the window and they're writing something while they're looking out the window.
Yeah.
Some butterfly just flew there, actually.
Is that a song? Was that butterfly a song?
That's a new song.
Okay.
It's called The Butterfly That Flew Into the Window.
I love that.
No. But, yeah, and it was an amazing process choosing the songs that we wrote. I've written songs with Karen Taylor Good, who wrote a lot for Colin Ray.
Yeah.
I wrote most of my songs with Ron Grimes, who wrote a lot for Leanne Rimes and spent a lot of time with her.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it's been an amazing process. And actually, the musicians on the album are all out of Nashville. We're talking Brent Mason, who's been on everyone from Willie Nelson to Garth Brooks.
A legend.
Yeah, Dan Zugmore, all of them, Joel Key.
But you live in Texas. You live in Dallas?
Oh, yeah, great state of Texas.
Is Imaj about to make the move from Texas to Nashville?
Negative.
Negatory.
I love Nashville, but Texas is my home.
And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you can make a great living playing country music in Texas, and many artists have done that.
Hey, Willie Nelson.
That's
Waylon.
one. There are many of them. Talk about your dad for a moment, because you grew up the daughter of a very famous man, Philip Michael Thomas from Miami Vice. What was that like?
Well, that was quick. No, I'm just kidding. No, it was amazing. I grew up in a very creative environment. You could call it a utopia, I guess, because I was always encouraged to be who I want to be, do anything I want to do, as long as it's positive. So whatever I did, I didn't know I couldn't do it, so I did it anyway. So I would be painting, drawing, writing, stories, and eventually that's what led me to country music, is because of the story it told.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't your dad put out an album or two in the 80s?
He did.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
It wasn't country, though.
No.
Do you still
But believe it or not, before Vice, he did the original Hair on Broadway.
Oh, I didn't know that. So wow.
Music in his veins.
Broadway star.
Yeah.
Do you still pop in the Philip Michael Thomas cassettes and listen for old time's sake?
I don't have a cassette player.
Do you know? Okay. Then the answer to that is no.
Right. I first saw it on DVD when it came out on DVD.
Okay.
I just knew him as Daddy.
All right.
That was it.
Let's play a game here. I'm going to give you a quote. You tell me who said it. Who said this?
Wait a second.
Don't try to fit in. Being different is beautiful. Among other things, it means you've got the sense to think for yourself in a world where everyone else is trying to be everyone else.
That is Kelly Green.
No, no, that was Imaj. You said that. That's a great quote, because so many country stars are trying to be a Taylor Swift or trying to be, a Lady Annabelle, and they're trying to form these trios. Everybody's trying to be somebody else. You're so right about that.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I think it's important to be who you are.
Yeah.
So, I mean, because, you try to be someone else, you're holding a lot in, I guess.
Who influenced you? Were they all country musicians?
Everyone's influenced me, from Hank Sr. to the Beatles to Linda Ronstadt, Loretta Lynn. Well, you've come to tell me something.
Wow.
You say I ought to know.
Nice.
That he don't love me anymore, and I have to let him go. I love them all.
That's great.
I just adore the legends. They inspire me.
We've only known each other for 20 minutes. Would you say I had any influence at all on your career in any way, shape, or form?
Absolutely. As long as you're spinning my album, you have a huge, huge influence.
That's all that matters. We're going to debut the song, Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, in just a few moments. First, you want to do a song in the studio live for us?
I would love to.
What are you going to do?
This song is called Into the Blue.
Okay.
It's one of 2 songs on my album that I wrote with a gentleman who I met in hospice. He was a hospice patient.
Wow.
And I volunteered for quite some time, and he reminded me so much of Sean Connery.
Okay.
And he was just this amazing person, and yeah, it's incredible how 2 songs ended up on the album from him. But his name was Kirk Asplin.
Okay.
So this is Into the Blue, and it's all about love and being free.
All right, let's hear it. Into the Blue, Imaj, live in the Henry County Medical Center studios on 100.9 The Farm.
show them that your love is true as you climb into the blue.
That is very nice. That is Imaj live in the studio this morning on 100.9 The Farm.